Wednesday, November 29th, 2023.
Hi, it's Mason
and Lamar,
and welcome back to the SciTech News. Happy November. I hope you had a nice break. Now time for, you guessed it, your regularly scheduled announcements.
Students in grades 9 through 12, are you interested in adding to your resume, maybe going outside of your comfort zone and learning some engineering design skills? If you think yes, see Dr. K in room 238 about the Sea Perch Robotics After School program. You will get to build a mini robots that can swim and retrieve things underwater and compete in a regional competition with your team. You also get to work with cool engineers from a local company that builds submarines. The program will take place Thursdays after school starting January 4th, 2024 and go to March 23rd. See Dr. K and Mr. Miller for permissions forms and more info.
SciTech's Toy Drive will take place now through this Friday, December 1st, and it will benefit the Young Black Motivated Kings and Queens organization's holiday event. Feel free to donate a new unwrapped toy for a child ages infant to teenager. Please drop your toy off in Mrs. Lazaro's room 237 by Friday, December 1st. See an Interact Club FSU member or Miss Lazaro with any questions. Thank you for your support.
Reminder, if you would like to submit a heartwarming holiday story, you can find the link to do so on our link tree at tinyurl.com/SciTech Holiday Stories. Please send one soon so that we can start filming and setting them up.
Students who are interested in study abroad and have not yet received a mentor, please see Mrs. Beer in room 302. Also, there will be a virtual parent information session on December 11th at 6:30 p.m. If you're applying for CIEE, please let your parents know about the meeting. Have them email Miss Beer at kbeer1@pghschools.org so that she can provide the link.
Now it's time for an election.
That's what mine says.
Election time.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 presidential debate. I will now take this time to introduce the candidates. On my left here, Democratic candidate Jeremiah Majula. On my right here, Republican candidate James Kronenbitter, and T. Clunin in the middle. Each candidate will have a chance to provide an opening statement. We will start with Mr. Majula.
Good morning, my fellow Americans. I am Jeremiah Majula, and I am here as your Democratic Party representative, and I am excited to hear different perspectives and other candidates on current issues. America and its people are faced with every day today. I am here to prove that I am the best fit to be president in the 2024 election.
Before we begin, I would like to thank the opposing candidates for appearing here today. Though we may differ in views, I am proud to call you my fellow Americans. My name is T. Clunin, and I am representing the Bird Party.
Hello, my name is James Kronenbitter, and I'm proud to say I'm the 2023 mock AP Gov election Republican candidate. I'm excited to be here today and have the chance to debate my opponents. I want you, the American people, to know that I'm here to protect your individual rights and freedoms, including the right to choose and bear arms. I'll fight to keep your dollars in your pockets and ensure the government stays out of your personal life. If you want to live in a country where you can freely pursue whatever your American dream is, vote for me. Thank you.
Third question will go to Mr. Majula, and it's on the economy and inflation. How would you handle the economy, create jobs, while making sure prices don't rise too quickly? And what specific plans do you have to manage this balance between economic growth and controlling inflation?
For us, what's important for us right now is taxes and reduction in breaks. We would tax the rich people more and poor people less, and adjust that based off of your income and household income. We also want to lower government funding and put incentives to work in affordable housing. We also have plans. This also will tie into our plan to fix climate change. We're creating more jobs with adding electric bus support authority, adding more jobs, and just overall being a job maker.
I have a particularly strange plan of how to combat this. Number one, people don't like taxes. Number two, people like jobs. Number two, people want to have more money in their bank account. Our idea is nationalizing the banks. So the idea is that the banks that control the money, they're often corrupt. They often take more with their maintenance fees and whatnot, overdraft fees, all that ridiculous stuff. So if we nationalize the banks, the government would essentially do that as well. So they do the bonds, they do the 401ks, they do that, except the maintenance fees would be lower and taxes would then be lower because that money that they get from the maintenance fees, the short amount of fees, that will go back into the American economy. So taxes will be lowered and Americans' bank accounts will be increased.
The first thing we need to talk about is the tax rate. And what's important about this is the way we are currently set up, we're reducing American jobs for American people. American businesses face the world's largest corporate tax rate. Because of this reduces our competitiveness worldwide and encourages outsourcing of jobs, taking jobs away from American people. People in other countries are doing work that we should be paying our American people to do. This also forces the U.S. businesses to maintain lower wages, so people are making less money, and it lessens the creation of jobs. So we need to reduce the tax rate on businesses. As far as inflation, the main issue we're having inflation right now is the overload of government spending. We spend way too much money on policies that don't benefit all Americans, and in turn increase inflation, which negatively impacts all Americans. So we need to cut down on government spending, reduce the corporate tax rate, so Americans can make more money.
In an increasingly interconnected world, how do you envision shaping U.S. foreign policy to address global challenges?
So the main thing, and this connects back to the last question, we overspend on foreign aid to help countries that are not really our allies and not beneficial to us. I believe America needs our allies overseas, but we need to invest and support the allies who support us, share the same values as us, and overall our investment is beneficial to the American people. But we need to stop overspending on relief that isn't benefiting the American people, because once again, there's more government overspending on not even our own country. We need to only focus our funds on stuff that, in the end, benefit the American people.
I have a few plans. I believe that we should be helping the United Nations Council as well to protect democracies ahead. I want to distance ourselves from dictatorships and communist nations, like places with authoritarian dictators. Additionally, I feel like one of the main problems facing us is, nuclear warfare. It could happen at any moment. The whole world would likely be destroyed. So I support a strong policy of denuclearization. I think that through the diplomatic strategies that we have had, I think we could continue those, and eventually we'll be able to remove all the nukes from the countries that probably shouldn't be having them. And overall, nukes should be gone by like 2030 if we want to be able to survive as a race.
I feel as if though some of my fellow candidates' views on this topic are kind of backwards. James said before he doesn't want to keep outsourcing to outside countries and wants to bring a lot of those fields back, which I feel would be moving in the opposite direction with countries like small countries in Africa. A lot of them have massive resources just throughout their countries, but they are constantly kept in a state of destabilization, which allows other countries to take advantage of. I think if we provide them with the government stability that they need, they will be willing to give us resources in order to make outsourcing a lot easier and cheaper for us on both ends of the border. And then we can overall have a success rate having a new friend, not only that, with a massive amount of resources that's also in our debt. It could just be a massive gain for us as a whole, and it could also create more jobs because we can now start moving some of that stuff over here. It creates new possibilities for jobs over there now that we have brokered this type of peace.
Wow, guys, make sure that you exercise your right to vote at tinyurl.com/382xpdrf right now. Go vote or else.
Wow, such great candidates. Let's see what the weather would look like today if I had to wait in long lines outside of my local polling place via our weather report, which is of course always 100% accurate. Today is looking like a high of 38 and a low of 30. Today is supposed to be cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. That's it for our weather report.
Finally, we have our quote of the day. Precisely. From Greg.
That's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching the SciTech News. And as always, bye everyone.
Thanks for watching. All links in description.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the man, the myth, the legend, so speaking. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel to know when the last time I upload more videos. And I'm back with some more content. Now, the special guest that I announced a couple days ago is finally here. So stand up, clap your hands for Benjamin.
Hey. What's up, man?
What's up?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually everyone's boss. I'm here to see that things go smoothly. Just talk about the game. How does that sound?
Sounds good, but you're not my boss. Anywho, let's talk about the game.
What are we thinking? What are you thinking about the? Be honest.
I mean, can I be honest with you, bro?
Yeah, I just said that.
It was okay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really expect much from either team. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. I was very impressed how Pat Fryer moved, how Najee, and how Kenny Pickett was playing.
Yeah, I was glad to see Pat Fryer move back. The first couple games he wasn't doing much, but I think he opens up the field for Kenny. He's like a reliable backup target for him. It's good to have him back. And then Najee was playing like he was about to lose his job. Man.
Yeah, bro. All of a sudden, Matt can end up leaving. Now he know how to play football now?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What about Kenny?
Kenny did well, but I mean, we do gotta remember that this is one of the worst defenses in the league.
Yeah.
If not the worst.
Yeah, like I was like, we should have at least scored 30 points on this team, but I guess you can't. I guess beggars can't be choosers though.
1 for 4 in the red zone. That's not gonna cut it.
Yeah. Well, technically, he could have gone for a touchdown, but they chose to ran it. So yeah.
True.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know how we did into this game, but we never had 400 yards total offense while Matt Canada was there, and after Matt Canada leaves, now we score 400 yards of offense. Coincidence? I think not.
Nope.
God.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it continues, man. I hope all our problems are magically solved since we fired Canada, but you know, just one game at a time. We have an easy schedule remaining, you know, so I'm hopeful. I just want Minka back, man. I miss that Minka magic. What do you think?
I miss Minka too. Hopefully he comes back 100%. And, you know, he balls out for the rest of the season and we make it to the playoffs, which we most likely will. And, you know, maybe ball out in the playoffs and make it all the way. I doubt it, but we'll see.
We'll see.
As of that, and as always, bye everyone.
Hello, I am Tony. I am an aspiring pro Fortnite player. Please follow my Twitch. I need 50 followers to get Twitch affiliate. With your help I can go pro and make money on Twitch. The link to my Twitch is on the link tree.